On the morning of April 3rd, the International Consortium of Investigative Journalists announced the largest data leak in the history of journalism. This leak contained 2.6 terabytes of information with over 11.5 million files that identified corruption among some of the top political figures in the world. At a size 1,000 times larger than WikiLeaks' Cablegate, this leak is known as the Panama Papers. And I will explain to you exactly what the hell is going on. Mossack Fonseca is a law firm based out of Panama, and they specialize in the creation of offshore companies. You know, the ones where rich people like to hide ill-gotten or legally obtained earnings from their governments. Now, offshore structures are totally legal. Business people can use them to protect their assets from raids or even as a typical tool for inheritance reasons and estate planning. But then there are other more commonly known reasons for offshore companies, common reasons like money laundering, dodging sanctions, and avoiding taxes. And the UK has been very vocal on this matter.
We need to stop corrupt officials or organised criminals using anonymous shell companies to invest their ill-gotten gains in London property without being tracked down.
Ironically, David Cameron's father was also named in the leak. Mossack Fonseca has its hands in everything that would make a Hollywood blockbuster, from Africa's diamond trade, the international art market, to dealing with Middle Eastern kings and Russian oligarchs. Oh, and Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan has 6 companies managed through the law firm. Basically, Mossack Fonseca is like the Voldemort of hiding your money. And so far, the 3 biggest names that came out of the leak have been Vladimir Putin, the Prime Minister of Iceland, and a brand synonymous with corruption, FIFA. The law firm has helped Vladimir Putin hide $2 billion in offshore banks set up under the names of 2 of his close acquaintances, and Putin is definitely not the worst person on their long list of customers. The leaked documents indicate that the firm's customers have included Ponzi schemers, drug kingpins, tax evaders, and at least 1 jailed sex offender. A US businessman convicted of traveling to Russia to have sex with underage orphans signed papers for an offshore company while he was serving his prison sentence in New Jersey. No, it was not Jared Fogle. Now, it's important to note that Mossack is the 4th biggest provider of offshore services. It doesn't even get a bronze medal in offshore structures. If this much information is coming out from Mossack Fonseca, just imagine what kind of anonymous beneficiaries are lined up at the largest law firms. And speaking of anonymous beneficiaries, I am truly surprised by the lack of American figures implicated in this massive leak. A 2015 study showed that America's largest corporations were collectively holding $2.1 trillion in offshore tax havens. If Mossack Fonseca is the Voldemort of tax evasion, America is the Dumbledore of tax evasion, where Voldemort can't hold a candle to our wizardry when it comes to hiding money. The firm has officially responded with a defense of its conduct and is refusing to discuss specific cases of alleged wrongdoing. However, regardless of the firm's position and involvement, I am personally looking forward to the documents that will be released in these upcoming weeks.